Hey guys, what's up? Bicyclotron here from OneHive Gazette, here with my next war recap video. And I know you guys probably want to see some more live attacks, attack strategy videos, stuff like that. So I'm going to do my best to keep the other series continuing. But for now, we have another war recap. This is going to be a fun one because I have some nice attacks to show, a little bit of some different stuff. Now, we did lose some to the maintenance break and they wiped clean all the replays, but still have about half of them to choose from, so I had a pretty good selection. Looking at this war, kind of a typical clan you face. The Town Hall 9s are mostly 2-starred and 1-starred, with an occasional 3-star, and then all the 8s were 3-starred. So typically kind of what you see. Then I think they only had 2 Town Hall 10s, and they were both 2-starred, and everything else was taken care of Town Hall 9 and below. So we're going to start up top here. Someone actually ended up getting a higher percentage. A Town Hall 10 attacked the base and got more percentage than me, but I was the first one that actually 2-star the top base, so I want to show this because we don't see Town Hall 9s 2-starring the high-level Town Hall 10s much on the channel, so I thought I'd show this, and it was kind of an interesting attack. I thought it was kind of cool. Fast forward to when it starts. Just dropping a wizard up top to create a funnel for my queen walk, and then I've liked doing this lately. We're basically dropping down a giant, and that way if there's a lot of point defense, the queen's not going to have to worry about getting targeted initially, because the healers don't heal the queen as much as they heal the giant. It's just how Supercell did it to make the queen walk not as powerful, and the same thing works for like heal spells and rage spells. They work better on normal troops than the heroes, but you can see the healers eventually switch onto the queen once she's being targeted, and the giant's at full health. So yeah, that's a little tricky way to do it. You got to make sure that the healers are going to switch onto the queen, so make sure she gets targeted by something near the healer so they switch onto her. But worked out very nicely here, and I didn't have to worry about the queen getting too low initially with those 2-point defense and the wizard tower and all that stuff in the area. I actually didn't expect her to engage the enemy queen right here, but she did, so I had to drop a rage because the ability was already used. And she gets a little bit low against that level 40 queen, a little bit close, but get the job done. Obviously, I had to use her ability, but no big deal. I don't really need it necessarily as long as the golems are tanking. So coming in on the bottom here with 3 golems and some wizards. Those golems are all kind of stacked up in that. And then a giant and a few wizards on the left side just to take out that cannon. Now a CC of giants, that's going to soak up the multi-inferno. Go ahead and quake, letting everything into that big compartment, and then drop like 4 Valks just to get in there and take out some of the clumped up buildings in the area. I have 3 rages, so just using them early and often. Drop another rage there, and those giants, the golems, the king, and the wizards doing a lot of work. That multi-inferno goes down right here, and if I had another jump spell, I probably would have gotten even more percentage. But because you can see everything's kind of landlocked in that compartment now, and things are starting to go down. But the queen's on the town hall, that's all I needed, and that one golem's doing a nice job kind of protecting her flank. I also drop a wizard just to get some more percentage. I'm at 54%. Queen's still taking out buildings, and she'll get targeted in just a moment, but I'll get a few more buildings out of her, and then I have like an archer up top, another wizard, so I can get a little bit more percentage. And I'll go ahead and fast forward. That wizard grabs that drill, and then the archer gets that dark barracks, and that's going to do it for this raid. But I think it was, 61%, so a pretty solid 2-star. You want to get in the 60s usually, because it can make the difference in a close war. Alright, now we're going to take a look at number 4, Yair, taking on the number 4, and bring in a nice max attack here. You can see those 3 air defenses are all kind of in a close proximity to each other. So wants to get in there with just 2 golems, his heroes, and some spells, and get the job done. And also get the queen. She should hop into that compartment with the air defense up top there. Drop a nice hog on that distracted point defense. I like that. Getting nice value. Get some damage off that golem, and protects the flank of his kill squad. So awesome job. Plus triggers a giant bomb. I think he has another hog there, but it goes down. But he drops in the quake spells, letting everything on in. Goes ahead and drops the king in just a moment. And then you can see a dragon and a Valk coming out of the CC. It looks like he had a 3rd golem. Yeah, he brought 3 golems on this just so he could get in there and take out all the 3 air defenses. Plus there's kind of a Tesla farm, so needs some tanking out front. I think that golem might have been a little bit late, but it worked out. The heroes aren't being targeted yet, so just don't. Sometimes it's good to hold on to that golem so it doesn't take unnecessary damage, but get it out there once things start going down because you want it to take the damage, not the heroes. But you can see it's at full health, doing a nice job. King kind of went off to the side here. Maybe you should have dropped the quakes a little farther over so that compartment wasn't opened up right there. But the queen takes out the enemy queen, and she'll get that last air defense in just a moment. So everything kind of works out nicely here. And she actually steps up and gets a few more buildings too. So you can see how valuable that kill squad was. So she's going to get that air sweeper. I think that archer tower even. Yeah, it goes down. So really when he starts deploying his balloons, there's just not a whole lot of the base left. You can see that one lava hound busts has two of them. So as soon as that second busts, the balloons get there, perfect timing, gets the pups for cleanup, gets that air defense down very quickly, and couldn't have been a better balloon deployment. Just has, I don't even know if he lost a balloon, just amazing, awesome job, has like 12 balloons or something crazy like that. Wizard for cleanup up top, we'll fast forward because this base is over. Great attack to Yair, nice play and good execution. Alright, last building goes down, and that's the 3-star. Look at a few more. Jelly, number 6, taking on the number 5. And just, I want to apologize, I don't have any Town Hall 8 attacks because Town Hall 8s get 3-starred very early in the war. And because of that, we lost all the replays on the Town Hall 8s. So next recap, I'll make sure to show maybe even exclusively Town Hall 8, something like that. Because I know I've only been showing 1 or 2 per recap, and now I don't have any to show, so I'll try to make up for that. But for this recap, it's just going to be Town Hall 9s plus the 1 TH10 attack I showed very first. But anyway, here, taking a look at Jelly's attack, a nice little go Vaho with a little queen walk. So it works out nicely here. Drops down the queen, and then drops his kill squad on that side, so I watched this attack. I'm trying to remember what happens here. I think the queen goes away from the kill squad. I think that's what he wants to happen because there's a lava hound in the CC. Yeah, so the queen's kind of creating the funnel, then going her own way. So that works out pretty nicely. Wall breakers get destroyed. Drops that test wall breaker, but you have to see if the test wall breaker triggers anything because a small bomb might go off a little bit delayed. So be patient on the next group of wall breakers. Make sure there's nothing in that area that's going to take them down. Because this guy had a nice little single bomb there, which took out his wall breakers. So has to beat through that wall right there, but works out okay. And the king is getting targeted, but level 30 king is going to do a lot of damage to this base, especially there's a lava hound in the CC. So does a nice job there. Nothing's targeting the lava hound. Everything's ground targeting. So it's not really going to be a factor in this attack. And also, look at how much this value the queen's getting. She's taken out pretty much the entire side of a base. 3 compartments are being cleared out right now, and she's going to keep walking. Nice heal on the Valks. They're going to basically run through this entire base. The Quakes opened everything up, and they're going to take out all the bomb spots. So the Hogs just have to worry about taking out defenses, and has a heal for the Hogs as well. Already starting with a little bit of a surgical deployment at the top. Golem's still tanking, Lava Hound's still stuck on Golemites, so everything's working out perfectly. Still has a number of Valks up. They're pretty much at full health for the most part, and then drops that heal for the Hogs as they deal with the Skellies in the last few defenses. Queen's going to take out that Wizard Tower as he pops her ability. That's going to do it for this raid. Nice job to Jelly. Like the Wizards on the little Builder's Huts. I think he has an Archer for the Builder's Hut on the bottom, but works out nicely here, and you can see how many troops he has left. A full Golem, his Queen, a bunch of Hogs, some Wizards, Valks. Just crushed this base. Fun to watch. Nice job to Jelly. Alright, taking a look at one more. The triangle Warlord with some triangles. Thought that was an A for a second. Goes ahead and just drops a balloon right on top of that Tesla, gets it taken out. Obviously a cleanup attack, knows it's there. Kind of a troll Tesla out there. But just kind of a basic go-ho, nothing special. Just 3 golems going down, wizards to create the funnel. One wizard gets picked off up top, but it still has the funnel broken for the most part. and then drops in a few wall breakers, going to let everything into that first compartment, and then it's going to have a nice jump that's going to let them into pretty much the rest. Oh, missed the jump. I actually didn't even see that when I watched this the first time. Misses the jump, just too far back. Has to at least touch that wall, and it doesn't. But for some reason, he had multiple wall breakers left over. Don't ask me why. Maybe just wanted to be safe on the first wall. But has enough wall breakers to actually bust into the second compartment, so that way the jump, they can reach it and get into the rest of the base here. Dropping a poison on the CC troops, the wizards, the queen, gonna shoot down that dragon. Getting both heroes taken out with his kill squad, which is always a bonus when you're doing a hog attack, so it works out nicely there. His king did go on a walk up top, but the queen's able to stick behind the golems and take out some of these buildings. That enemy king is close to going down, but he's stuck on a golem anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. And the king looks like he's already starting with cleanup. But anyway, coming in with a heal spell for the hogs right there. Just, I think he knows where the bomb spots are at this point. Kind of a double set right there, and takes out a few hogs, but for the most part they're protected. Has a heal for them. They're going to keep moving through the base. They're taking a lot of damage right now, so needs to drop that heal quickly, and does. Skeleton traps, like 5-point defense all at the bottom there. So hogs are taking quite a bit of damage, but has a number of them left over, and they're going to get the job done. Defense by defense. They start dropping really quickly, but there's a lot of them, so they end up getting all the defenses taken out. And then, like I said, the king already starting with cleanup, just walking around the base, even has a few wizards following him. You can see that last defense goes down, and the skeleton traps are pretty much going to destroy the hogs at this point. Just not enough left, but has pretty much a full health queen, a full health king, and some wizards. So we'll fast forward because it takes a little bit of time without the hogs, but the kill squad does get the cleanup done. So worked out nicely. Good job, Warlord. Love watching the attack. Nice job. Alright, that's going to do it for this recap. Hope you guys enjoyed the attacks. Like I said, some more Town Hall 8 stuff will be coming out at some point because I don't want to focus too much on Town Hall 9. I want to get the other levels as well. And also want to get some another series going or something. Maybe some more live attacks live on Battle Day. Let me know if you guys like the recaps or want to see more of the other series that I've been doing, because I would be happy to bring back some of those if I can. So let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the comments below. But until then, hope you enjoyed the recap, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, Sectatron out.